Hi friends and welcome to this video. I'm finally done with studying, so the book videos are back. And today slash actually this whole week almost, we're gonna do a reading vlog slash just doing bookish things. We're gonna start out, I know this is random because it is summer, but I have recently purchased and posted a huge book haul, and 3 of those books are the last 3 books that are gonna go into my book advent calendar that I am gifting myself this year. So we're gonna pack these right now. That's what we're gonna start with. And then I have some things to stamp because I made this really cool book stamp I'm gonna show you later. Also, my sister is coming over the weekend and we're just gonna read and have such a fun time together, and we might go book shopping and just do all the things that us book girlies do, you know? So let's get started with packing these. The books that I'll be packing are books that I've recently purchased that I don't want to read super quick or like super early. So we have Fourth Ring, I'm so late to the game, might as well just wait a couple more months. Then we have Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have so many of her books and also of Emery Henry's books and like that type of books on my TBR right now, so that one like subtracting one is actually kind of a good idea. And then we have The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston. This was a super impulsive vintage buy, so this is not on my like near TBR. So I thought I'd also pack this up. And then I also have a little bit more diversity in my advent calendar because currently most of the books are thriller or horror, and now we have a couple of fantasy books, a few romance books, one self-help book, one Christmas book, one true crime book, which I'm very excited about, one just fiction book, and that's it. All the others are crime and thriller. So I thought I'd mix things up with these 3. But yeah, let's get to packing. Okay, so let's move on to the stamping process. So this is my regular bookshelf, and most of these books I've had for a while, and most of these are stamped. New plant edition, by the way, but let me show you the stamp. This is what the stamp looks like, and I designed it myself. I put like a clear image of it on here, but most of the books on this shelf are already stamped. But then I have this second bookshelf over here in the bedroom, and these are all new books, like these. And most of these and some of these on here were part of the giant book haul. And then obviously we have Twilight and Harry Potter here and Carol. But all of the other ones are new. So none of these are stamped yet. So this is what the stamp looks like. I actually initially wanted to get one of those things where you make an imprint on the pages. But it was so expensive, and I was also scared of ripping the pages. So I opted for a stamp. And you just twist it open. And then it's like a stamp with the little pillow thing in here, so it's super easy. The design is also on top here, which is really good because I actually made this as a birthday present for my sister, and I was scared that I was gonna mix them up because her design obviously is different. But it just says from the library of Yura, so my name on it, and hers obviously says her name. But yeah, let's get to stamping. I only want to stamp books and series that I love, that I definitely want to keep, and one of those series is the Cool Prince trilogy slash series, like the whole Folk of Air thing. And on the first one we already have my stamp down here, so now it's time to stamp the other 4. Stamping done. I've set up camp in the park, the dogs sniffing around everywhere. Brought 2 book options, The Wicked King, which I started a couple days ago, but I'm only like 20 pages in, and then Part of Your World because I really want to get to Yours Truly and Just for the Summer. And this one is the first one in the series, so I want to start out with this one. The dogs drinking. Also, it's so peaceful here and so beautiful and so quiet, and the light is just everything, like everything looks magical. This is actually my first time vlogging outside, like in public, and it's kind of scary. But as I've mentioned, I brought 2 options, and I think I'm gonna start Part of Your World just because I think I'm gonna start this one because I just want like a nice easy summer romance. Apparently these books are also very emotional, so I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I think I want to start this one. I think I feel this more now, and also because I just want to really get to the other ones. But The Wicked King and the whole Cruel Prince series is also really fun, so I'm starting Part of Your World now. It's my first Abby Jimenez book and I'm very excited to get into to get into another romance. Whenever people walk by, she gets up and looks as if she wants to like protect me. You're literally 8 kilograms. Who are you gonna protect? But it's so cute. I love it so much. Look at her. Putting her nose up and making her like 2 centimeters taller. She's on a mission. She found something. But I think she's going in the wrong direction because the noise came from the other side. Hello. I sat right there before. Isn't that the perfect spot? Okay, time to go home. I am currently outside reading Part of Your World and waiting on my sister to get here. I'm almost halfway done and the guy Daniel has me giggling. I love him so much. I'm not the biggest fan of the age gap thing. I don't know where that's gonna like lead, if there's a point to that, because I just think having a 10-year age gap between 2 characters for nothing, I don't know, it's not my favorite thing. Good morning. So I finished Part of Your World this morning and I'm torn between a 3 and a 4 star because half of the book was actually, I think, almost 5 stars for me, but the like last third of the book was kind of a lot and kind of unnecessary because you already knew how it was gonna end. I did really enjoy like the 2 characters and their worlds colliding and everything, but I don't have a final rating on this one yet. I just need to think about it a little bit. The next book I'm gonna start is House of Hollow because we're gonna go to the park and my sister has a couple pages left in her current book and it should match up with how many pages this book has. And once we finished this one and her book, we're gonna buddy read Malibu Rising together, and I'm very excited for another Taylor Jenkins Reads book. I just finished House of Hollow, 3 stars. I didn't quite understand the plot, but the writing was so good. How she described how everything looked and smelled and felt was just out of this world, honestly, especially the smells. It was so disgusting at points that I had to put the book down for a sec, but it was like positively disgusting because you could imagine it so well. Now, next up, we're gonna be buddy reading Malibu Rising. So my sister left 2 days ago, and since then I've been having the worst migraines, so I haven't read anything or done anything at all basically. But today I had a really not long shoot, but it was a 3-hour round trip, like travel time by car, and the shoot was like an hour, so it was the whole morning, and we had to get up at 6 and then be there at 8:45. Since I feel a little bit dehydrated, I made myself this huge pitcher of homemade lemonade, and I plan on drinking all of it within the next hour or so and hope that that's gonna make me feel better. But anyways, I am reading Malibu Rising. I'm on page like 70, and I love all the appearances of other Taylor Jenkins Reid's characters. So far they've been Carrie Soto, C. Leslie James, and Dawn Adler as far as I remember, and Warren Rhodes, the drummer from Daisy Jones and the Six. And it's so fun because it actually feels like real work. This one's again in kind of the same timeline with like the 80s and like Hollywood type vibes, and I am obsessed with it. I'm just gonna read this and drink my lemonade and hope that I feel better, and that's the plan for the night. But also let me show you the bench that my dad made, because we used to have these like plastic chairs that we got. I don't even know where we got it from. They just appeared one day, and they're kind of crappy because they're breaking. So this is the bench. It looks so cute. I am obsessed. And then I have this little strawberry thing that I use as a little like table situation because I don't want anything to like slip and fall through here. The book I'm currently reading, and then I'm just using these gray pillows. They're placeholders for now. I need to get some nice ones that actually fit the space. But yeah, I'm obsessed. The sun is about to go down and my pitcher is almost empty. I am on page 120 with Malibu Rising, and I like it very much so far. I can just genuinely recommend all of Taylor Jenkins Reid's books so much. I just love them, and the writing style and the vibe that they give off, 10 out of 10. Thanks so much for hanging out with me this week. I hope you enjoyed this little bookish vlog. Let me know if you like these types of vlogs and if I should do more of them, or if you have any ideas what I can implement in them. And I'll see you in the next one.